In the quiet fields of Cumberland, what is now Cumbria, there lies a village with a dark secret. A secret buried beneath gravestones, whispered in pubs, and passed from generation to generation. This isn't fiction. This is the true tale of a vampire that once haunted a country house known as Croglin Grange. In this video, we unravel one of the most chilling vampire cases ever recorded in British folklore. One that blurs the line between legend and reality. Welcome to the chilling story of the Croglin Grange Vampire. Our story begins in the 1870s in the northern reaches of England. A trio of siblings, Amelia, Edward and Michael Cranswell, rented a large, remote property known as Croglin Grange. The countryside was tranquil. There were no wolves, no strange superstitions, just farmers, shepherds and the distant toll of church bells. The house itself was old but sturdy. Ivy curled up its stone walls. Beyond its garden lay a field, and beyond that an ancient, overgrown graveyard. What could be more peaceful? What could possibly go wrong? One sultry summer night, Amelia sat in her bedroom. Her window was open to the warm air, and the moon cast silver light through the curtains. She became aware of something, a presence, something outside, watching. Turning to the window, she saw two glowing eyes fixed on her from the darkness. At first, she couldn't move. She thought she might be imagining it, but the figure began to advance, slowly, silently. A tall, dark figure emerged from the garden path. It moved with stiff, unnatural grace, like a man who had forgotten how to be human. And then it began to pick at the window latch. Smash! The glass shattered. The figure climbed in. Its leathery skin, shrunken red eyes, and bony hands unmistakable. Amelia tried to scream, but it was too late. The thing seized her, and she felt two sharp punctures on her throat. Her body went cold. Downstairs, Edward and Michael heard the noise. They stormed upstairs, and just as they burst into the room, the creature turned and leapt through the window. They rushed to Amelia. Blood covered her nightdress, bite marks on her neck. She was barely alive. They summoned a doctor. Amelia survived, but her health deteriorated. Pale, tired, fearful. The wound never fully healed. The brothers were not the type to wait around. Days later, as Amelia recovered, they stayed up each night, watching. Then they saw it again. A dark shape moved through the yard, towards the churchyard. They gave chase, torches and pistols in hand. The thing moved fast, but a shot rang out. They hit it in the leg. It stumbled into the graveyard and vanished into the ruins of an old family vault. The next day, with the vicar's permission, they entered the mausoleum. It smelled of rot and damp stone. Inside, they found multiple coffins, but one was unusual. Its lid was disturbed. They pried it open. Inside lay a body, still fresh. Blood stained its mouth. A bullet wound marked its legs. That was all the proof they needed. They dragged the coffin out and burned it. ensuring the creature would never rise again. The tale was first made public by Augustus Hare, a respected author, in his memoir Story of My Life, published in 1896. He swore it was true, told to him by a man who had heard it firsthand, but skeptics question its validity. No Cranswells appear in official records of Croglin at the time. The timeline is vague, and the tale has suspicious similarities to Gothic fiction popular in the area. But here's the catch. Croglin exists. The village, the old church, the ruined graveyard, all still there. Some claim the stories was based on oral tradition, passed down for decades before it was written. Locals even reported strange sightings well into the 20th century. Shadows moving, unmarked graves disturbed. So what do we do with a story that refuses to die? The Croglin Vampire has never truly been explained. Some say it was a burglar, others claim it was hysteria, but some believe the Cranswells really encountered something unnatural, a creature not of this world, bound to the land, buried in an old tomb, forgotten until disturbed. The story has inspired novels, documentaries, podcasts and paranormal investigations, and to this day some who visit Croglin say they feel watched. Some report cold spots near the graves. Some say they've seen red eyes peering from the trees. So, do you believe the legend? Was it a tale told too many times, or a terrifying truth that history buried? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and if you ever find yourself walking past a graveyard at night, maybe don't look too closely at the shadows. Subscribe for more true tales of strange, the haunted and the forgotten. Until next time, keep your eyes open.